This is not an encrypted code, but the rehearsal of the brass band of the National Guard. They are strenuously preparing for the International Festival of Military Orchestras, Askeri Kerney. Festival Askeri Kerney for Darkhan Rahimgarliyev is a kind of an exam. The young man has just been appointed head of this orchestra. First of all, in the new position, the conductor began the expansion of the repertoire.
Әскери музыканттар көпшіліктің түсінігі бойынша, көпшілік адам түсінігі бойынша, олар тек қана маршты, вальсты.
According to the majority, the military musicians can perform marches and waltzes, but it is very misleading. Modern military musicians play a variety of genres. It's a classic, jazz, and pop songs. Our orchestra can easily perform even kui, and it sounds decent.
Сонымен қатар қазіргі кезде күйді де бұл оркестрлер ойнап жүр.
With the new conductor, Orchestra of the National Guard received a new status. Now this is not a central band of internal troops, but an exemplary which holds a double responsibility, says the musician with 50 years of experience, Colonel Pyotr Snogovsky.
От того, что назвали нас сейчас образцово-показательным, это не значит, что оркестр уже стал образцово-показательным. Это большой труд и большая работа.
If we were called exemplary, it does not mean that the orchestra has become an exemplary. This is a great work and great work of our conductor. He will have to prove that the orchestra is an exemplary. We have the Ministry Orchestra in Astana, Central Orchestra of the Ministry of Defense, which is the presidential orchestra that is a very highly skilled musicians, conductors. And so in comparison with these orchestras, to become an exemplary orchestra, it's very difficult. It's a big job. That means our musicians must be the best of the best.
Это большая работа. Это должны быть и музыканты образцово-показательные.
Musician Veronika Safieva doesn't consider herself as a great musician. She's modest. She equally masterfully plays in orchestra and solo. "20 years ago, a young graduate of the Almaty College of Music was sent here, but the girl remained in the military orchestra. She says that she was attracted not only by the uniform, music, her vocation."
Все произведения, которые играешь, естественно, потом в них влюбляешься. Наверное, нету плохой музыки.
All works that I have played, I naturally fall in love with them. Probably there is no bad music, there is only good one. We play both foreign and modern music in Soviet and Kazakh, and so when we leave to perform for some city event, it is natural to have people react differently. Not like before, a military band that could only play a waltz or a march, one association, and now react differently, more, well, modern, and sometimes we are asked to play something upbeat.
Просят, чтобы сыграли что-то зажигательное, даже танцевальное.
Together with Veronica, there are 50 people in the orchestra. At the festival, along with the musicians, will perform singers, dancers, and even the honorary guard unit. They will show their professional skills, orchestral teamwork, vocal musical skills, and synchronized movements.
Фестивальдің соңында бүкіл оркестрдің
The culmination of the festival will be a joint performance of orchestras at once. This combined orchestra will perform a medley, which will include our copyrighted works and Kazakh national songs of the Soviet Union. This is the main difference from the previous year's festival.
барлық оркестрлер қосылып ойнайтыны.
The Festival of Brass Bands Askeri Kerney in Astana has already become a good tradition. Every time their parade performance of military musicians of the National Guard would turn into a real show, musicians promise that this year will not be an exception. National military orchestras of Russia and China announced their participation at the international festival Askeri Kerney.